ever had the thought, when I leave my parents' house, I'm never going back?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, because as a man, it's not, women can do that, but as a man, it's not sexy to live at
It's
home with
not.
your parents.
No, it's
You know,
not.
even if you paying rent, even if you could damn near be paying all the mortgages up there. It's just something about, you know, the new vagina that you want to be around under the same roof as the original vagina that you came out of. It's just something about that that just does not
It
mix.
just, it don't mix.
Under the same
It's
roof,
like
it
grease
doesn't.
and water.
Exactly. So I'm depressed, but what happened was, coincidentally, this is how God does it, right? God said, Zeus, go back home. And I didn't feel bad about it. I felt like, okay, this is going to be good. I said, I'll travel and do what I need to do. I'll figure out this while we do this COVID thing. So I moved back home, and a friend of mine, he had a house that was just sitting there. And he was like, yo, bro, I'm actually moving back from Florida to Virginia. It's a 4-bedroom house. We can share it. I said, cool. So I ended up moving in there. And I like I said, I was depressed. Like, I think I sat on his couch for maybe 6 months straight and didn't move. And I know this because to this day, he tells me I put a dent in his couch, and to the point where he's like, yo, Zeus, you gotta go upstairs to one of the rooms, man, and sleep, bro. Because I was just,
Docile.
I was out of it. One, I was depressed that I had to break up with my best friend. Two, I was depressed because now, you know, I felt distant from my child, and I felt guilty from that, even though I had been traveling back and forth and sending money. And then I didn't know my parents. And we were kind of bumping heads a little bit because Hollywood, when you come back, I was a little bit, you know, like, y'all need to do this. Like, I was a little bit arrogant, like you were saying, you know what I'm saying? But also my parents, they were having, you know, their own challenges in their life. So I was like, dang, man, I don't, you know, me and my parents are bumping heads. I feel like we don't even know anymore. I just felt alone, very alone. And I stopped doing content for maybe like a year or two. I just didn't do anything. And my following was like, yo, where you at? And I was like, if I make videos right now, I think I'm either gonna be angry or sad. And I don't want to put the wrong energy out into the world just to be like, I'm doing videos. I love my following too much to put out messages that are truly malicious. I be funny and I play around. You know, I'm sarcastic. I'm gonna hit you with the headline, but then I'm gonna explain it. But I just didn't want to put out negative energy. In hindsight, I probably wish I would have did that because people not everybody's happy all the time, and sometimes people appreciate when you being like just real about whatever it is you're going through. So I became private armed security. I went from Hollywood doing that to my friend was like, hey, look, I own a private armed security business. Like, you know, you can get down with me on that. I ended up doing private armed security for a while, and I'm in like dangerous situations. I got a vest on. I'm doing private armed security for like underground casino games that ain't even supposed to be going on. That I'm seeing all kind of stuff, people getting guns pulled out on them, guys and women and all kinds of stuff. Thousands of dollars coming in and coming out. I'm just like, God, what part of the plan is this? What's up? And I felt like it was over for me. But in that time, I got closer to God. I got my paper up. I started to educate myself on financial literacy, on things I didn't know about. And I stayed kind of away from the world, kind of like a monk. I went kind of monk mode for a few years.